Hello, in this video I will talk about of the chapter 3 and 4, the book The Interpreter. When we go to the chapter 3, the situation is very confused and complicated, but also interesting and dramatic. The two secret officers come back to the office, and in this moment was other agents that had information about the president Suwannee. The information was about the enemies of Suwannee and that the president of United States did not want that Suwannee murdered in the country. But the enemies of Suwannee wanted this. Also, the other agents wanted information about Sylvia because she visited the Surrey that Suwannee killed many people. And in this last moment, the other agents demanded that Tobin and Todd that they knew Sylvia will more investigate about her. After in the apartment of Sylvia, she felt that the situation in the topic about Suwannee was very strange. A few moments later, she went to the public phone for call a friend, but in this moment, the subject Aphrodite with black clothes followed, but also when one of the two agents that they knew Sylvia because wanted more information about her. Chapter 4. In this chapter, the things were more serious because the agents and the Secret Service started the investigation about the people that wanted kill to Suwannee. But first, the Secret Service interrogated Sylvia. They wondered, knew about the life of her. In the session, they discovered that she lived in a mountain and she was a sister. But the enemies of Suwannee, that in this time was colleagues of Suwannee, they murdered accidentally to the sister, a tragic event for Sylvia. And this event is the reason for Sylvia hate Suwannee. After of the interrogation for Sylvia, other investigators that worked in Africa. He questioned if Sylvia had a sister, but she felt confused and scared. But immediately, Tobin came in the cabin and he stopped African agent. Later, many agents decided to investigate for discover who will kill to the president Suwannee. The investigation was intense and rigorous, and in the investigation, the African agent discovered a photo about a protest against Suwannee. He sent the photo for Tobin, and they discovered that in the protest was a woman, a blonde hair and white skin. And in this moment emerged a question. Is she Sylvia?